What it means for Tanzania, in essence, is to see how we can manage a good change from agriculture being sort of the dominant sector. Services now is the biggest contributor to national income of Tanzania. Industry is more or less at the same level as agriculture now, but we have seen an increase on the industry side, certainly a sharp increase on the services side, and a declining trend on agriculture. It went all the way to 2.5. I was particularly concerned with how to manage this change in a manner that A, pays attention to our comparative advantage as a country, how the structure of the economy can change to be more diversified so that it's more resilient to external shocks, and it's also more consistent with the developments of the time globally, including on the side of technology, irrigable land, minerals, wildlife, which give an opportunity for us to do either resource-based industrialization or undertake services like tourism and agro-processing based on agriculture, particularly on the food side, which we know has a permanent market in the world as long as people eat. We are a gateway to trade. We can be a good location for industries that are migrating from China, being too expensive for them now, the labor intensive industries. We can play host to those and serve the region. Now that the region has grown very, very significantly, it's a major economy, Africa as a whole and sub-Saharan Africa as such. There are three major barriers that we need to transcend. First one is simply reducing the cost of doing business. And primarily for that, it's infrastructure, and within infrastructure is power and transport at the top of the list. Investment has got to be made to lower the cost of that so that we can be competitive. Making sure that we have proper assurance of property rights and the legal system that can protect those property rights. And of course, reducing the red tape, which everybody usually speaks to as a key barrier. I think there are programs all aimed at getting us to a level where we can start in earnest addressing those barriers, but we are just at the beginning of the road. All policies aimed at making the investment environment much more attractive, not just to outside investors, also to domestic investors. That would be the number one. Then followed by making sure that availability of financial resources at reasonable cost, because credit is also a major barrier for a number of people to realize moving away from the traditional forms of livelihoods to new ones.